Are you interested in enhancing your skills of psychometry? Or maybe you clicked on this video because you're wondering what psychometry even is. Today, I'm going to share all about psychometry and how you can develop this amazing psychic skill. Hello, my name is Melissa and I'm the founder of the Spirit Guided Life School. My mission in this lifetime is to help you develop your spiritual abilities, trust them, and empower yourself to live your unique life purpose. If you're on a spiritual journey and you want to go deeper and develop yourself and your gifts, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and please like and comment on this video because it helps this video be seen by more people who really need this free information. All right, so today we're talking about psychometry. First of all, what on earth is psychometry? So psychometry is part of the gift of feeling. So we have 4 psychic or intuitive gifts. Sometimes people call them the clairs, so you might be familiar with that. And one of those gifts is what I call the psychic perception of feeling. Okay, some people call that clairsentience. We all have all 4, but you will have an order that you use them in. So 1 is first, that's often your first impressions is your first gift. 2nd is often the gift where you sort of then discern and make decisions from. 3rd and 4th are just usually not as prominent, but it's really beneficial to develop those gifts as well and practice them, because then you're sort of more tuned in to anything that you might be receiving from spirit to guide you along the way in the different forms that it comes in. So if you're high on the gift of feeling, you will naturally be good at psychometry. And again, even if you're not high in the gift of feeling, which I actually am not, but it's really useful to develop all of your gifts, because the more psychic you become, the more relaxed you can become in your life as well. So psychometry specifically is the ability to hold something in your hands and pick up on the energy of it. So your feeling gift, your clairsentient gift, there's a lot of energy that's centered in the hands. So there's lots of ways that psychometry could naturally come out in your daily life. Maybe you shake someone's hand and you're picking up energy from that handshake. Maybe you just touch someone's shoulder and you're sharing your energy with them and vice versa. Now specifically, some people like to work with crystals, where you're holding a crystal that has a certain energetic vibration and picking up energy that way. The other way of psychometry is when you're actually holding an object that is owned by a person, you will be able to feel the vibrations and pick up messages from that object. So this can be a really fun gift to develop. The first step to develop your psychometry abilities is to raise your vibration. And the best way that I recommend to do that is to do the spiritual cleansing technique. You can go to communicatewithangels.com/cleansing. And I teach you over there an amazing method of raising your vibration to be more spiritually tuned in. So you'll pick up on intuitive messages much more clearly and directly when you practice this cleansing often. So try that one and then come back to this video. Okay, so here's a great start for developing your psychometry abilities. I want you to put the palms of your hand together and just rub your palms together. And then take your hands a couple of inches apart and just close your eyes and notice what you can feel between your hands. There's no right or wrong here. You're just starting to feel the sensations on the palms of your hands. And the more you relax, the more you pay attention to it, the more probably you're going to feel. It's going to start to feel stronger. So then gradually just bring your hands apart and see if you can still feel it. Can you still feel it? Right, so you're just noticing the energy between your hands, and then bring your hands back in again and notice how it feels. So I feel a magnetism and a warmth between my hands right now, but you might feel something different. I'd love you to comment below, what did you feel? Okay. Now the next step for this, if you have a willing partner, which I don't have anyone around right now, maybe I'll get my son to come on one of these videos soon, but you can have your partner hold their hands below and you put your hands above their hands and start to feel what you can feel between each other's hands and share that with them. There's really no right or wrong answer. I notice in my workshops that people want to start to analyze, oh, why am I feeling this? What does it mean? Don't worry about that. Just feel it. Okay, because this is about the feeling gift. It doesn't need to be analyzed. Now, when you're doing that kind of a technique, you might start to notice that you're picking up other sorts of impressions. You might get a picture of something. You might get a strong feeling or a sense like, oh, I feel a little nervousness, or I feel excitement. Okay, and so you can start to share that with your partner as well. Another really fun way to develop psychometry is to hold an object in your hand, preferably a partner's. Okay, and somebody even, in my workshops, what I'll do is I'll say, hey, partner up with somebody that you've never met before today. And we're going to give each other these psychic impressions. So what you can do is get an object that can fit in the palm of your hand that maybe belongs to another person and that they've owned for a long time. So when I do this technique with people, I often use something like this. This bracelet is very special to me because my father gave it to me and he died, quite young and unexpectedly. So it's sort of like, oh, it's so special that I have this beautiful gift from him. Sometimes I'll use a watch or earrings, that kind of thing. So, but you hold the partner's object in your hand, and then, make sure you do that cleansing technique so you feel nice and relaxed and clear. And then just start to share the impressions that you feel from the object. You can share literally what it feels like. And then you can also share any impressions that come to your mind. The key is not to stop the faucet. It's really to keep going no matter what you are feeling. I have a visitor that wants to do psychometry with me. So although that would have been kind of interesting to do the psychometry with a dog, I don't think she's going to be a very helpful partner for me right now. But isn't that interesting too? Just as a side note, for those of you that are animal lovers, you'll notice that animals are really sensitive to energy, and you can definitely have like psychic communication with them. Not something that's my forte. I probably will never make a video about that because it's just not my particular, forte, but acknowledge all the psychic impressions that you receive, even from animals. They can be wonderful guides for you. Spirit animals. Maybe I will make a video about that, as like seeing those signs and symbols from nature. But for now, back to the psychometry. So you're holding this object in your hands, and I'm just going to give you a demo. Although this is my own object, right? But I'm going to genuinely just see, what do I feel? What impressions do I feel as I hold this object and feel the energy of it? I feel a sense of calm, joyful, I get a picture of climbing a mountain and a feeling that there's lessons to learn. Connection. I'm also sensing the contract between me and my father, the person that gave me this gift, and how even though he's crossed over, we will, continue to be a part of each other's soul's journey in lifetimes to come. And there's a strong love, unconditional love. Okay, so that's just a really quick example. The thing with this is that there's no right or wrong. So what I personally started experiencing there was I could even feel messages from my father, because he was the person that gave me this gift. So when I tune into the energy of this object, I tune into that history, that there's a connection and a relationship between my father. So I actually started picking up on him, even though he is no longer in the physical body. So don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't think that you're making it up. Don't think you're getting it wrong, right? Try to let all of those kind of thoughts just fade away. If they come up, say, no, it's okay. I'm just going to do my best, and really trust. and just share whatever comes through. The more that you just allow that faucet to kind of flow freely, the more will come with practice and time. So please share in the comments below. Let me know what came through for you. What messages did you get? Was it easy for you to do psychometry or kind of tricky? Anything goes here. Much love. I hope that's really helpful to you and fun to practice. And I have a brand new course coming out on how to develop your 4 intuitive abilities. So check out that link below so that you can really be the first to experience my brand new program that I'm creating and get an amazing pricing and a live experience with me to develop your psychic abilities. The next video I recommend that you watch next is this one here, how to develop your clairaudient abilities. Have fun, and I'll see you soon.